everyone, and welcome back to another Train Sim World 3 news video. And literally straight off the back of the Birmingham Cross City line, we do have a new route coming out, and it is a German route, being the Bahnstrecke Bremen to Oldenburg, so master the electric. So head into Germany's northwest region using both new and familiar locomotives, with Train Sim World 3's Bremen's Oldenburg arriving as an add-on, and this is just crazy how soon it's coming. Next week, Tuesday, December the 6th. So 1 week, I think we got the preview probably on Thursday. So, I mean, this is literally, not even 1 week until it comes out, very quick. So Bahnstrecke Bremen to Oldenburg marks the first German route addition to Train Sim World 3, following the release of the Kassel-Würzburg with the standard and deluxe editions of the game. With this latest route, a distinctly different mode of traction takes local services of the late 2000s between the cities of Bremen and Oldenburg, accompanied by the long-awaited N-Wagen carriage sets and its cab car, allowing for a variety of operations across the busy, vibrant and varied route. So, if you didn't catch that, it is going to be set in the late 2000s, so I suppose probably anywhere between 2007 and 2009. So probably when the N-Wagen was running, I'd imagine. So locomotives. Hauling these trains is a new member of the Train Sim World fleet, the DBBR 110.3, along with some familiar locomotives in new liveries. The 110.3 is a variant of what was formerly known as the E10 class of locomotives, originally built in 1952, and remains a favourite among rail fans today. During its lifetime, its use switched focus from express passenger trains to localised services, and it's used very much in the latter for its inclusion in the Bremen to Oldenburg. The N-Wagen carriage set that it hauls has long been requested by the Train Sim World community, again being popular with rail fans interested in German rolling stock. And joining the BR110.3 are two locomotives with an established Train Sim World past. The BR425 was first introduced on the Hubstrecke Rhine-Ruhr route, and in reality can be found operating regional services across a large part of Germany. Its inclusion on the Bremen-Oldenburg line offers players some familiar contemporary traction with which gets used to on the route, and features some minor updates. The unit appears cosmetically as it would new in a livery specifically for this region of Germany, and includes LZB functionality for use on other routes. So appears as it would be new, so I'm guessing that means it has the new lighting and stuff. I'm guessing it's been upgraded for Train Sim World 3 then. And similarly, the BR155, that's the steering wheel train from Rüsselsheim Nord, was released as a standalone locomotive add-on for Rüsselsheim Nord, and layers onto a number of other German routes. This freight locomotive, built in the 1970s, comes included with the Bremen to Oldenburg in the distinctive press livery, which is new for this release, along with a new large TAD GS freight wagons, but you can see them, which look really cool. And services. These free engaging locomotives run a variety of services across a busy timetable, with the 110.3 running end-to-end services in both push-pull mode in conjunction with the N-Wagen cab car, as well as some without the cab car, necessitating in run around the train on arrival at its destination. The BR155 fulfills the freight diagrams with some light engine moves along thrown in, and the BR425 operates services between Bremen and Hud before branching off from the main route. In total, there are 1,478 services, 272 of which are playable, and 1,478 services. That can't be right, can it? Wow. That is quite impressive. And it says, 272, which are playable for Gen 9 console players. Oh, so that might be AI services as well. So 272 playable services. They'll be layering across a selection of Train Sim World compatible routes and locomotives, making things even more varied for those who have previously purchased add-ons, including the Schnellfahrstrecke Kassel-Würzburg. This includes the DBBR 612, the Navica Dresden 185, the DBBR 101 and 182 from Hubstrecker Reimer and Hamburg Lübeck, the Despolok 182, the DBBR 363 from Navica Dresden, and the ICE 1. So I suppose they'll be layering onto the routes and you have more services to play with. With the large amount of services including on the route, there will be some small differences between what Gen 9 and Gen 8 players will be able to experience. Whilst the majority of layers and additional services are available on both Gen 8 and Gen 9, the following will be exclusively for Gen 9 players. So more static stock at Bremen, playable and AI ICE services, AI BR146 Dosto services at Bremen, AI 363 services at Bremen, and playable 363 museum runs. This sounds interesting. There was quite a lot of AI traffic to be seen at Bremen, as well as some rare and unique things to find. Players that like Dresden on Dresden Chemnitz timetable and Wurzburg should really like this one. And it's not. I don't think it's the longest route either. I think, in fact, I'm on Google Maps now, just because why not? From Bremen to Oldenburg, it takes on the train, considering this is a few years back, 30 minutes on the train. So, but that is a icy sort of regional express one. So I would imagine a slow run probably takes 40 minutes or so, 45 minutes, which is fine. The route. This myriad of trains operate through the scenery typical of northern Germany on a railway line first opened in 1867. At either end sit the impressive stations of Bremen Hauptbahnhof and Oldenburg Hauptbahnhof, but between them are features and landmarks to spot along the way. Perhaps the most obvious are those just east of Oldenburg, with the Eisenbahn Klappbrücke, a uniquely animated railway bridge, and the railway's water tower Bahnwasserturm Oldenburg Hafen of 1908 located nearby. So the bridge actually goes up and down. That's going to be cool, because on Harlem Line you've got a lift bridge, but that doesn't go up. But this one actually seems to go up. Wow, okay. The route also brings the first ever customisable landmark to Train Sim World, with a large river barge being included in the livery design. Make a mark on the landscape by adding a splash of colour and flair to this animated floating feat. Wow, they really have gone all out on this. Like Birmingham Cross City before, Bahnstrecke Bremen's Oldenburg comes with all the enhanced lighting and weather features of Train Sim World 3, including dynamic weather and volumetric skies. Livery designer and scenario planner can also make use of the new route and locomotives, as can the training centre, where tutorials will give you a guide through of the features of the 110.3 in particular. And it is coming to the store on December the 6th, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox games and Steam, and it will be available for $29.99, so that is in pounds, $39.99 in dollars, and $35.99 in euros. And there is going to be a Railfan TV stream in 2 days, December the 1st at 5 o'clock UK time. So, wow, this is happening all very quickly. So 2 new operators, the N-Wagon, the 110.3, you're going to have upgrades for the 425 and the 155. Fantastic. I mean, it's great we've actually got a new route coming out already, straight off the bat of the other one, with 1,400 odd AI services, which is just crazy, and 272 odd playable services. Really looking forward to this one, just before Christmas as well, so I'm sure it's going to do quite well. Do pop your thoughts in the comments below. What do you guys think? And links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store, you guys already know. But yeah, do pop your thoughts in the comments below. Are you looking forward to the new route? Apart from that, thanks all for coming in, and I shall hopefully see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye guys.